Hello and welcome back to the Freelancers Tea Break, the short and sweet podcast you can enjoy whilst you're making a cuppa. This week I want to talk about one of the reframes that I found so useful when you have imposter syndrome. And it's so simple that I often forget how brilliant it can be until I was at a talk recently, like a Meet the Experts thing, and somebody had asked about imposter syndrome. And when I shared this tip, I saw so many light bulbs go off in people's faces. When they were sort of listening to that. So I think it's something that really chimed with people, and I heard a lot of people come around afterwards and say about it. So I wanted to share it with you as well. So imposter syndrome is something every non-psychotic person basically experiences. Everybody experiences imposter syndrome. And I think one of the biggest fears people have with imposter syndrome is that first of all, let me take it a step back. Imposter syndrome is a good thing in that it's a part of your brain that is trying to protect you from doing anything embarrassing or dangerous or anything like that. So it's trying to stop that, but it's going a bit too far, and not everything you need to be protected from. Not everything is going to be a huge embarrassing thing. And a big part of that is failure, that it's trying to protect you from failure. But failure is where growth comes. It's where we learn more. So one of the reframes I found really useful is to think of things as an experiment. Rather than thinking, this is something that I'm going to pass or fail, it's more, I'm going to try this, see if it works. I'm going to try this, see what I learn. When you then start approaching everything as an experiment rather than something that you can fail, it becomes so much easier. And it's something that to sort of people that I really look up to have spoken about a lot. Lizzie Goddard and Ruth Poundwhite have both talked about this, and it made such a difference for me once I started approaching things as not potential failures, but potential learning opportunities and experiments. It became so much easier. So I'm passing it on to you. If you have something at the moment that you're nervous about, what would you do if you were treating it as an experiment rather than something you could fail at? I hope you find that useful. I'd love to know how you get on with that reframe, and I hope you have a wonderful freelance week.